Hello everybody and welcome back to Ours Trains. My name is Corey and in today's video we head on over to Adirondack live steamers to catch a little bit of the action of the annual spring meet. Now in today's video I wasn't able to get much footage for a reason I'll have to explain in another video, but either way it was still so much fun, as it always is, going around the club, talking to everybody, getting shots, getting pictures, video, and all of the above. It is always great to head on over to ALS, especially during these big meets. I love them so much, and again, like there always is, I ran into many familiar faces, but I also ran into many new faces this year as well, and many new trains. I think one of the biggest highlights of this year probably has to be Ken Johnston's absolutely beautiful Santa Fe F7 setup here. I'll show you with a quick picture. It is absolutely gorgeous. I ran into a lot of people this year. I did a lot of talking and I did a lot of running trains as well, so I wasn't able to get lots of footage this year, but I still think you guys are gonna enjoy some of the stuff I got. And there's so many people I have to say thank you to. First off, Harrison, thank you so much for coming all the way down from Plattsburgh to come fill trains with me and run around ALS. I appreciate it very much. To all of the Rivettos, thank you all so much for coming over all the way from Connecticut to come see me. And again, for a reason I'll have to explain in another video or whatever to explain the further contents, but thank you. It was a joy as always to see you guys, and it was so much fun. And Jim, great things are to come. Yeah, you already know it. But CJ, it was great hanging out with you, buddy. Awesome running trains. Eric, thank you very much for your help this year. Aaron, thank you for the tow. Aaron from Millbrook Railroad. And Charlie, it was great seeing you. I'm glad you had a great visit. If you had your very first time at ALS, and I could literally go on and on. That's how many people I was talking to. There was so many. But yeah, anyways, I invite you all to sit back, relax, and enjoy today's video on the Adirondack Live Steamers 2022 Spring Meet. But before we get hopping right in, if you haven't already, make sure to click that red subscribe button down below and hit that like button while you're at it. But anyways, I hope you all enjoy today's video. We start today's ALS video in the Wilton yard, right at the entrance to the club. One of my favorite places, and arguably the most busy spot on the line. On days like this, Wilton will see dozens of trains every hour. Now, it's hard to keep track of every locomotive that goes in and out of the yard, but we'll be seeing many of these trains later on in today's video. The first proper train catch is at Deadwood Trestle, not too far from Wilton, in which we'll see a Pennsylvania Railroad H10 steam locomotive number 8612 wrap the bend with a rather long load for trains of this scale. Our next stop is at Tanglefoot, just a few feet away from the trestle, as John Lucas Savage's CNO 475 charges by Brad Peterson's P&W locomotive. We head next to West Bridge, which is adjacent to Tanglefoot, and catch a glimpse of Ken Johnston's beautiful Santa Fe F7s making their way through the club layout. Heading back to Wilton for lunch, we catch Warren Hockaday departing Wilton in his Lafayette and Western Indiana 280 consolidation steam locomotive. Next to depart are Ken's Santa Fe F7s following right behind. Running over to Salem Junction, we catch the train as it climbs up the grade at South Park. Quickly making its way through, Ken's F7s cross Beaucert Bridge as the train heads into Tanglefoot. Adjacent to Beaucert Bridge, Ken's F7s head out of Tanglefoot and cross over West Bridge. Here we can see Pennsylvania Railroad 8539 and EMD SW9 heading over the Marshall Hill crossover west of Tanglefoot. Catching up with the F7s, we get a bird's eye view of the train heading over the Valley Y into Ott Tunnel. Next up, we catch the Santa Fe F7s headed over the Warren Truss Bridge into Park Junction. Heading back to Deadwood Trestle, we catch Brad Peterson's Plum Cove GE23 locomotive crossing the trestle in its B&M inspired paint scheme. For this next scene, I quickly have to pause the video as this needs context. The approaching train is being run by ALS member Dave French. In this clip, Dave seems to tip his hat towards the camera as the train passes by, but in actuality, it's a scene of respect and tribute towards one of our club members, Ken Nelson, who recently passed before our spring meet. Ken Nelson and his friend Joe Cavanaugh helped to build this amazing interlocking tower called KN Tower and placed it outside of the Rateau Steam Service Yard by the main line. Ken, being a master model railroader and avid train enthusiast, loved modeling in HO scale and in large scale as well. Although Ken may have left this world, there will always be a bit of him here at ALS, especially in his KN Tower. So now you know why Dave tips his hat. It's not for me, but it's for Ken. Dave's train is also pulling a few of Ken's cars as well, including the New York Central Gondola, Adirondack Southern Gondola, and Caboose. The next train we catch is at Park Junction again, this time being ALS President Chris Rittner's Southern SD40-2 High Hood, moments away from descending the grade down to Wilton. Steaming by Adirondack's Junction is East Broad Top number 7, heading down the line, pulling quite a few cars as well. Right behind East Broad Top is Ryan Rivetto at the throttle of John's C&O 475, headed through Adirondack Junction into Phantom Tunnel. After headed up the grade through Horseshoe Trestle, Ryan at the throttle of C&O 475 passes through Park Junction. Behind C&O 475 was Reading Line's 5513 and EMD GP30 making its way into Wilton. Heading down Twilight Park, we catch up with Ken's Santa Fe F7s rolling down the line. To the right of this shot is the My Camp Car Barn, a facility where lots of rolling stock is stored in a location I'll definitely have to show you guys in another video. We made up with Dave French again, this time at the Pearson Yard, passing by a Conrail SW 1500. Ken's Santa Fe F7s can be seen heading over the Salem Junction crossover, headed up to South Park. Finally, we catch Ken's Santa Fe F7s one last time at the Marshall Hill crossover, with Jim Rivetto at the throttle giving us a nice little horn show. And yeah, that wraps up today's video on the 2022 Adirondack Live Steamer Spring Meet. As I said earlier, again, it's so much fun. Always going to these big meetups, ALS hold. It's so much fun seeing all the different trains running around, and I absolutely love it when a new train comes to town, I guess you could say. Anyways, if you would like to see more footage on the Spring Meet, make sure you go check out Harrison's video, Harrison from North Country Trains. His video will be in the link in the description below, and check out Aaron from Millbrook Railroad's video. His video is also in the link in the description below. But anyways, I'll see you all in the next video / live stream / whatever I do. So stay tuned. Bye bye.